China anticipates that the Afghan Taliban and various factions in the country will establish an open and inclusive regime structure through dialogue and consultation, implement moderate and stable domestic and foreign policies, and effectively protect the safety of foreign institutions and personnel in Afghanistan.
This is the Taliban you're talking about, right? But China says it's ready for friendly relations with the Taliban and welcomes Afghan development projects. China hasn't even shut its embassy in Kabul.
As a friendly neighbor and sincere friend of Afghanistan, China has always pursued a friendly policy in relations to all the Afghan people. Since the past, in the present, or in the future, this policy will not change. China will continue to support Afghanistan's peaceful reconstruction and, within its capacity, contribute to the Afghan economy and provide assistance for social development.
China, simping hard for terrorists. Sorry, did I say terrorists? I meant China will work with the totally legitimate Taliban government to crack down on the real terrorists, Uyghur Muslims. Zhao mentioned a terrorist group called the East Turkestan Islamic Movement.
We also expect the Taliban will resolutely crack down on all kinds of terrorist forces, including the East Turkestan Islamic Movement, and fulfilled their promise not to allow any forces to use Afghanistan's territory to threaten the security of neighboring countries.
But independent researchers have said that the East Turkestan Islamic Movement no longer really exists. And even when it existed, there is no evidence that this small, under-resourced group ever instigated violence inside China or anywhere in the world. It certainly doesn't justify the Chinese Communist Party's genocide of an entire ethnic group. But the Chinese regime isn't the only one talking about an open and inclusive Afghanistan. That's what the Taliban is saying themselves. They try to convince the world that they've totally changed. Maybe that's what the Taliban has really learned from the Chinese Communist Party. How to say all the right things so the world believes you're not so bad after all, which leaves you free to commit all the atrocities you want.